What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tay from No Cap the Podcast, and today we have a very special episode. It's actually a part two. Like a few weeks ago, we interviewed a young lady named Mimi. She's in the military, the Navy. She lives in Spain. And it seems that you guys liked her a lot. Y'all liked her so much that we had to bring her back onto the show. And here she is, Miss Mimi. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Once again, she is back. She's bubbly, and let's see what we're going to talk about today. I feel like she has a lot to say. So, what have you been up to in the past few weeks?
The past few weeks, I've been doing my usual. I wake up, I go to my muster, which means I go meet with my daily people, and then from there we just have our day to ourselves. So after our muster, I eat breakfast, I sleep, watch TV, and I just read, and that's about it.
Hmm. So, and
And
so,
drink.
well, of course, that works too. So, what's your job in the Navy?
I am undesignated, which means I don't have a specific job because I'm learning all the jobs that there is. But I did get to strike a rate, and that was a retail specialist. I look fucked up in this damn video. I have been drinking, you guys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have been drinking, and yeah, but I'm sorry. This is the raw footage. I ain't gonna count. This is the raw footage. But anyway, I don't have a specific job. I'm a retail specialist, and that's what I struck. But I'm pretty sure in like a few weeks from now, I'm getting out. Like I'm getting out as a retail specialist. It was fun while it lasted, but baby, my mental health and my physical health comes before all this.
Hmm.
Damn,
So
I look
you're so you getting out the Navy altogether in a few weeks.
yes, I am. But I'm not getting out altogether. I'm going on the reserve list.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say your experience has been like? You said you were in for 4 years or three?
Three.
Three and a half. Okay. So what would you say your experience has been overall?
Uh, my experience overall has been it's been like a bipolar relationship with the Navy. I have my good times, I have my bad times, but it's both been learning, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So would you say so after the Navy, like I mean, you're on a reserve list, but like after the Navy, what are you doing? Like, are you going back to Georgia? Do you plan on moving somewhere? Like,
Um, I'm definitely going back. Hold on, I'm trying to leave this group, but I'm definitely going back to Georgia. And like I'm not gonna lie, I haven't thought that far ahead. I know for a fact that I am going back to my hometown, but I'm not staying in my hometown. I want to go stay in like Florida or New York. I want to stay outside of Georgia. But as
mhm.
far as like my career, I want to be a phlebotomist, but I don't know how long their schooling is. It's gonna it's gonna be a process. It's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be some ups and downs, but I'm prepared for it all because I know for a fact I don't want to be in Georgia. I don't want to be in Georgia.
Okay. So you mentioned New York. Like, have you ever been to New York?
No, I have not. My great grandma, which is my mama's mother, she stays in New York. So that's probably the main reason why I want to go to New York. I want to experience a lot of new stuff.
Okay. And what part of New York? Is she in the city or is she like upstate?
No, she's in the city. She's definitely in the city. And it's weird because I'm a country girl at heart, I'm a country girl. So her being in the city is gonna be a big ass I don't know the word. But it's gonna be a big change for me, you know?
Okay. All right. All right. Um, have you thought about what part of the city of New York you want to move to? Like Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Manhattan. I'm not even gonna mention Staten Island because Staten Island is not. We don't fuck with Staten Island over here. So like,
No.
um, I would
I
assume
mean,
you're trying to move to the same part that she's in.
yeah, definitely. Definitely. And me personally, I'll have to call my mama to be like, hey, what part do grandma stay in New York? Because I don't know, but I know my mama know for sure. And if she say Queens, then guess where I'm moving? I'm moving to Queens. If she say
Okay.
something else, I'm moving there too.
Okay. Okay. So aside from the military, have you ever lived on your own?
Wait, say that one more time.
Aside from the military, have you ever lived on your own?
Yeah, definitely. Before I got in the military, I stayed in Georgia, of course. And I stayed in like a small ass city called Camilla. Had my own little apartment and everything. So I know how it feels to be on your own. I've got the how you say the 9 to 5 experience, if that makes sense to you.
Hmm. Now, what I am going to tell you about New York City. New York City is a big city. It's very fast paced for especially for someone who's never been here.
Mm-hmm.
Like my suggestion for you is to come and visit,
Mm-hmm.
see if you like it. Now, me personally, I can give you the real New York City tour, not the bullshit that you be seeing on TVs where they tell you to go to Times Square and Madison Square Garden. That's all in one little area.
Mm-hmm.
Like my advice to anyone that is coming to New York, go visit the places that you have never heard of. So that's like go to the Bronx. There's beautiful places in the Bronx. Go to Queens. Go to Brooklyn. Um, Go to the other side of Manhattan, not the Midtown Manhattan. Go to the other places. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that also helps you like figure out where you want to live in the city. You're gonna have to get used to the trains, the buses, unless you drive.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
And see, I don't like I drive like a grandma. Don't get me wrong. Don't laugh at me. Don't judge me. But I drive like a grandma. Like if somebody's speeding past me, my heart go to racing, and it's like, bruh, be careful, be careful, be careful. So I wouldn't say the city for me. I'll most likely say like the country is for me because baby,
mm,
I got an old soul. I have an
okay.
old soul. I'm not gonna be trying to race you on the highway, bro. You got it. At the end of the day, I promise you, you gonna win. You could be going 40. I bet you I'm gonna be going 5 miles per hour.
Okay, okay.
I'm
So
sorry.
on the last episode, you had
Mm-hmm.
mentioned we had spoke about like different types of relationships that you've been in.
Mm-hmm.
And we also spoke about like things that you will not settle for. So when it comes to being in a relationship
Mm-hmm.
and basically when it comes to being in relationships, how do you deal with ghosting?
Oh my goodness. I'm fucking glad you asked that
Uh,
question.
I sure did.
So, when a motherfucker ghosts me, I'm sorry, y'all, for my language. Pardon my language. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like it or not. When a motherfucker ghosts me, it pisses me the fuck off. I have three stages before I get pissed the fuck off. First stage, I come calm, cool, and collected, and I ask you, "Hey, are you good? Are you calm?" Like, I'm asking you, like, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. If you ignore that, then my second stage comes, and it's like, "Why the fuck you aren't talking to me?
Hmm.
Like, did I do something to piss you off, or are you just like acting like a bitch?" And then that third stage, I'm calling you every name in the book but the child of God. Like, I'm calling you a bitch. I'm calling you a hoe. I'm calling you a pussy ass. I'm calling you a pussy ass nigga. Like, I don't handle the ghost stage well because in the beginning, I simply tell people what I want from the beginning. I tell them, hey, if you're not feeling this, let me know. If this ain't what you want, let me know because I'm a big ass person that communicate. Like I tell you straight up, I ain't gonna count. Probably within a month, you gonna know a lot of shit about me compared to someone that would know me in a year. Like you gonna know a lot of shit about me. I'm gonna open up to you. So when you ghost me, it makes me feel like you just fucking wasting my fucking time. You wasting my fucking breath. I could have kept a lot of shit to myself instead of pouring it out into you, thinking that we was gonna have a future. You know, like I don't like shit like that. I
Hmm.
don't like the stage. I be wanting to
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah. Definitely. Um, ghosting. That's that's a topic. That's a topic, and we're going to talk a little bit about that because
Wait, what if I gotta
me,
pee? What if I gotta pee?
go ahead. So I'm gonna just let y'all know, guys. Uh, me, like when it comes to ghosting, like it's just like don't do it. Just don't do it. If you gotta ghost, just don't do it. Like just talk to me. Communication is the main thing that you should have. Now, granted, I'm not perfect when it comes to communication, nor do I claim to be perfect when it comes to the communication, but I have been ghosted and I have ghosted people before. And I'm not saying that it's right, but also it's just something that it happens. Like maybe you're just not feeling the person anymore. Maybe you're just not happy with the person. And but I have worked on that. Like especially when it comes to long distances. Like when it comes to long distance relationships, ghosting is easy. It is definitely easy. But yeah.
I totally agree with everything you said. Like ghosting, it happens. Like, can it be prevented? In a way, yeah, and in a way, no. Like sometimes the vibe just don't vibe and you ghost them. And then sometimes the vibe could be just there, y'all talking about everything, and then out of nowhere they just leave you in the fucking dirt and you don't know why, you don't expect it, and then you're questioning. So like sometimes the ghost is intentional and sometimes it's not. But at the end of the day, long as you know that your intentions were pure, you don't have nothing to worry about because fuck them. And yeah, that sounds so toxic. I am toxic. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. I'm kind of toxic and I love it.
So, yeah, I was going to ask you about that. So, what is your
Yeah, I'm toxic.
level of toxic? What is your level of toxic?
My level, I don't even fucking know my damn self. Like, hmm, hmm. Let's see. My level of toxicity. Uh, I've thrown pens at somebody. I've thrown a knife at somebody. I've stabbed somebody with the fucking fork. Huh. My level of toxicity. I would say my level of toxicity is probably at a level 10. Like, I could be laughing with you, and then all of a sudden I'm like, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Cause I'll beat your ass. You know, like, yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. Um, so so I'm gonna give you some scenarios and you tell me what you would do. So,
Okay.
what would you do if you found out that your partner was cheating on you? Oh God.
What would I do if I found out my partner was cheating on me? Okay, let's break this down. If I'm texting him and he's not responding, but he's at my house, I'm gonna pull up to the house. And if a bitch there, pardon my language, but if a female there, oh baby, we're gonna fight head on head. I'm gonna start punching him, and then I'm gonna look at her, and I'm gonna start questioning her because at this point my feelings are involved. So I want answers, but I'm not getting answers. So I'm gonna fight y'all. But let's say I went through his phone and he's outside mowing the grass or cooking dinner or something. I'm gonna be toxic. I'm gonna get the female number and I'm gonna put her number in my phone and I'm gonna text her. I'm gonna text her like everything's fine and gravy. Like we're just the best of fucking friends. And I'm gonna convince her to meet me at this certain spot. And I'm gonna convince him to meet me at this certain spot. And then I'm gonna wait for his reaction when both of us are there at that same spot. Because don't play with me, play with your pussy. Or play with your dick.
Hmm. Okay. So so would you say you if you have any suspicion, would you go through your partner's phone?
I don't really have to go through phones simply because I always it's weird. I know y'all probably gonna be like, damn, she weird or some shit, but whenever I get the feeling that my significant other is cheating, I either have a dream or like this gut nagging feeling, like it just nags and nags and nags and won't go away. So whenever I get that feeling or a dream, I ask my significant other, like, hey, are you cheating? Is there anything that you need to tell me? And when they tell me no, I tell them okay, but I still listen to that gut feeling. So if it constantly nags at me, it's been 3 times that I searched the phone and I found exactly what was nagging me. And then it's been plenty of times that my significant other have told on themselves by saying like some bull ass shit ass excuse. And it's just like I know when someone's cheating, I know when someone's lying to me. It's a feeling that I can't shake. Like I'm a child of God, born and raised in the church, praise dancer. I'm a child of God. So like
Mhm.
if nobody else tells me, my dreams definitely confirms what I've been feeling. I knew I was pregnant before I knew I was pregnant. You know, like it's shit like that.
Okay, okay. So we're gonna put this question on the screen here. Dating in 2024.
Can't
What's
do
your
it.
opinion on dating in 2024?
Can't do it. I can't fucking do it. Like dating in 2024, they're not opening your doors. They're not asking you how you feel. They're not giving you a reassurance. They're not catering to you. They don't believe in 50-50. A lot of the fucking dudes are under. I love gays. Don't get me wrong. I respect gays because, for one, I'm bisexual myself. But a lot of the men are undercover. A lot of men are. They're. What's that shit called? Fuck, I hate that I'm drunk, y'all. I'm so sorry I'm drunk. But they're insecure. Like dating in 2024 is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Like you want someone who's gonna reassure you, comfort you, hold you, and just be there for you. But you also want them to have good wee wee, good. You want them to be, you know, the word like sexually like on top of everything, but you can't have all of the traits. You want them to have a good smile, good body, nice. You want them to have everything, but you always gotta realize that they're gonna lack something. So dating in 2024, you gotta open your eyes and realize like they're gonna lack something. Either respect, the wee wee, the head, maturity. They're not gonna be smart. Like you gotta think of all the worst things that could be in your partner instead of the positive things. Simply because this generation, they're focused on like, I'm sorry if sexy if I'm drunk as fuck. If Sexy Red ever come across this video, I'm sorry, but I don't like you. Like I don't like Sexy Red music. And this generation nowadays, they tuning in to Sexy Red instead of Anthony Hamilton or some shit. And it's just like I don't want to be ratchet. I want to be in love. I want to feel that vibe. And this generation's not giving off that lovable vibe. This generation is giving off like let's be a whole vibe, And I don't want to be a
Mm.
whole. I want to talk today, date to marry to have children and populate. So yeah.
Okay, okay. That was a lot you had said, but you also had said one thing. You had said dating in 2024 is like a needle in a haystack.
That,
And I'm going to play a clip from shout out to my best friend Candace, because she said something similar to that. So here's the clip, y'all.
When I date, I have intentions. I want to get married. I want someone to come home to. I want to build that foundation. But today's dating, you just won't find it. It's like a needle in a haystack. I can't say that maybe you won't find it. Needle in a haystack.
definitely.
And
I totally agree with her. Like it's a needle in a haystack, bro.
it is definitely a needle in a haystack. Dating in 2024, like, because me, I want all the same things you just mentioned. I want that new edition kind of love. singing in the rain. I want that person that I can be in the kitchen cooking together, blindfolded, and
Bring
just
out
guiding
my
her hand.
out, like me
Mm,
personally, I never got to experience a childhood. Like I grew up young as fuck. I had to take care of my sisters, my brothers. Like if I was to call my younger sister right now, she'll be like, "You're my second mama," and it's just like I grew up as fuck. So if I get in a relationship, I want someone that's gonna bring out that inner child in me, the one that's just gonna comfort me and let me be me. Like I ain't gonna cap. Disclaimer: I have ADHD, so I want someone that could actually like let me be me. Like someone I could be true to myself. And if I can't be true to you, then what are we? Like this generation, it makes me feel like I have to be someone that I'm not. And I don't want to be like that when it comes to loving someone, being in love with someone, or dating someone, you know? Like, yeah.
okay, all right. And I completely agree with that. Like you just want to be yourself when you're dating, and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a little commercial break here because I have to show y'all this flyer. Here we go. This is my baby girl. Her episode is going to be coming out soon. The
Diary of a.
Diary of a Galaxy Girl.
Okay.
And it's going to be a vlog type series. She's going to be walking around New York City, telling you what the past 2 years of being a Galaxy Girl has been like for her, the ups and mostly the downs, because there's a lot of downs in that one, but you definitely have to stay tuned for that. Yeah, but back to our conversation here. So, one of my other questions is, in
Mm-hmm.
today's day and age, what would you prefer? Would you prefer the relationship or would you just prefer someone to have casual sex with?
I want a relationship. I want an actual deep connection with someone. I don't want you can get sex anywhere. Like if I call up someone right now, I could be like, "Hey, I want some sex," and they'll come give it to me. No, I want to be able to call up someone and be like, "Hey, I want a deep connection with you, and I want to get to know you. I want to know you for who you are. I want your trust, your love, your attention. Like I want that type of vibe. And nowadays, you can't call nobody up with that because they either get scared away, they don't know how to give it to you, or they're not ready for it. Which is why I'm single because nobody's ready for that real connection. I'm talking about that deep, inseparable connection to where if I look at you, you the only one I want. If I look at you, you the only one I see. You the only one that I hear. I feel you. But nowadays, you could get pussy anywhere. You could get dick anywhere. You could get head anywhere. You could get finger jacked off. Like this generation is just surrounded by the what they see, not what they feel. And I can't vibe with that. And that's why I'm single. I can't vibe with that's just that touch. I want to actually feel that you're here for me. I want to feel that I could come to you and just lean on you and start crying and you going to know what to do. Like, I don't know how to explain what I want, but that's what I want.
Okay, all right. And like for the men out there, this is specifically for you guys, for the men. Do not be afraid to show your emotions to your girl. Do- Once again, do not be afraid to show your emotions to your girl. Simply because she's the one that's holding you down. I know we were all raised as we have to what's the word? We have to be strong. We can't cry. We can't do this. Can't do that. We have to be the provider. We have to be the backbone of the family and all that stuff. But we have a mental health too. Like if we going through something, if you going through something at work and it's just weighing on your shoulders and you just want to break down and cry in front of your girl, do it. Because if she's really your girl, she's gonna sit there and she's gonna listen to you talk. She's gonna listen to you cry. She's gonna hold you. Don't be doing all that thug shit. Like, don't act tough. Just be you. She's gonna be her, and that's how relationships are going to flourish because you're being honest and transparent with each other. Yeah, that's what I had to say about that.
I I completely agree with that. Us women, we need reassurance. We need to know that you're there for us. And if you can't give us reassurance, then it's hard for us to actually open up to you guys because without reassurance, which is what I want, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Me being a woman and me having homeboys as boys, like I can honestly understand both sides. Women, we want that reassurance. We want to know that you're there for us. Men, y'all aren't as clingy as us, so y'all don't know how to express that. Y'all don't know how to express like y'all can't express it vocally. Y'all can show us, but y'all can't do it vocally. But women, we search for that vocally. Like we want to hear you say, "I'm there for you." We want to hear you say, "You don't have nothing to worry about." We want to hear you say all this, and so it's just like you got to understand us, and we got to understand you. So never bite your tongue about how you feel about somebody because it's what we want to hear. We want to know that we are heard. We want to know that you're there and that you're listening, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Um, uh, how important is mental health to you?
You're going to make me cry, and I don't want to cry. Mental health is very, very, very important. Like, the happiest person is usually the saddest person. And I'm a hypocrite right now because I'm always the happiest person, always. But the happiest person is someone that you actually need to sit down and talk to because we battle so much and we go through so much. And then our self conscious could see one of our friends or one of our close relatives or anybody suffering, and instead of letting them suffer, we go to them and we try to talk to them, get them all uplifted and in good spirits, and we take on their burden. And so, like, we feel so y'all don't have to feel. Like, we take away y'all emotions to making y'all feel good. And it's like being being the happiest quotation marks, being the happiest person is a burden. I'm not gonna lie, it's a burden because we're not happy. We're not. We're hurting. We want to vent. We want to open up. We want to release the same energy that y'all are releasing to us, but we can't because we know that we have to be strong for you guys so y'all can continue to push through when in reality we're hurting. But y'all will never know that we're hurting because we're hiding it so well behind a smile. But I guarantee you, if you pay attention to your most happiest person, they're either weed heads, alcoholics, or they stay in a house. They're the happiest person though. They give the best advice. But in reality, they're really hurting. Checking on your people, bro.
Like Rod Wave said, call your friends.
I'm telling you.
Call
Like
your
me,
friends.
I don't get no phone calls. But if I see a post on Facebook about my friends, guess who the first one to text? I'm texting my friend, hey, why you feel like that? What's going on? Do you want to talk about it? And as soon as they talk about it, I give them their advice and I take on their burden. And then now I'm feeling what they've been feeling. Like I take away their pain so they won't have to feel it, but yet I'm feeling their pain. And it hurts, because nobody thinks like, oh, she's not going through nothing. She's living her life. Yeah, y'all see, like, everybody see me drinking, but nobody see me hurting. I be hurting. When
Hmm.
I drink to numb away all the fucking feelings I've been feeling, all the fucking pain I've been seeing, and nobody understands that because they never will.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
And you, people, you definitely have to check on your friends. The happiest people are the ones that are hurting the most, to be honest. Like
definitely.
I'm a person that likes to help people. I like to go out my way. Um, for
Hmm.
those of you who do not know, um, I did create a nonprofit organization that I run called the Galaxy Girls Inc. And it's basically to give young girls a chance in Brooklyn or wherever you are. We're based in New York, but wherever you are, give them a chance to learn how to respect themselves, how to build confidence, and how to learn a talent through dance, whether you're dancing, you're singing, or whatever. The goal is to teach them self-confidence and to let them know that they don't need other people for validation.
Hmm.
But and that's where the whole Galaxy Girls thing started. Just teaching young ladies how to be young ladies, respect themselves, and not listen to Sexy Red or Ice Spice. Yeah, because those women, like, they got famous, they're big, yeah, but they I feel like they got famous for the wrong
And you know
reason.
what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I don't like Sexy Red, but drunk me, drunk me. I'm talking about wasted off the fucking patronacy and everything. If you don't know what patronacy is, it's Patron and Hennessy mixed together as a shot. But me drunk off of patronacy and everything, I love Sexy Red. But sober me, it's something in my spirit that just don't sit right with her. Like, I can't vibe with Sexy Red unless I'm drunk as fuck. And it's simply because of the shit that she's exploiting to our young people. Like, I don't want my child to be out here popping her fucking pussy for a fucking dude. Like, I
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
just
What's that? What's that one line she said? Eat a nigga ass or something like that.
yeah, like I just I'm telling you, like, I can't do it. Like, sober me cannot do it. I don't hate nobody, but bruh, her, I fucking hate that bitch. But drunk, oh drunk, I'ma shake my ass to her shit. I ain't gonna count. Drunk me, and this means me. I gotta keep it real. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. Drunk me, I'ma shake my ass to shake to that motherfucking Sexy Red music. But sober me, I'm not gonna do it simply because I know it's not right. Like, I can't do that shit. Sexy Red, I don't hate you, but I hate your music. Put it like that.
There you
I'm
go.
sorry.
We don't hate you. We just
But we
hate your
hate your
music.
music. It's not a good
And
ass
that
influence. It's not a good influence.
and that goes for Ice Spice too. Like she's
I
from
don't
where
listen.
I'm from.
I can't even tell you her music. I'm sorry. I don't listen to that bitch.
Yeah, like she don't hate you. You just hate the
I don't
music.
listen to her. I don't listen to her at all.
Now, this this last little segment that we're gonna do, this is gonna be the juicy one. All right? This is gonna be the spicy one. If you get what I'm going with. This is going to be the sex talk. So a lot of people they they go around this talk. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do it in a way where it's respectful to you and to me and to the listeners or viewers watching this episode. So, what does sex mean to you?
Um, Sex is just a feeling to me. Like anybody can have sex. Anybody could make you. Well, okay. Let me back. Let me back up. Let me back up just for 2 seconds. Sex is sex. Anybody, not anybody, but the majority, like 90% of people, can make you come or nut. So sex is sex. Sex is a feeling that you can give yourself, honestly. Like that's like saying me whipping out my rose or my wand and I busting it just like that. Or it's just like me calling up my friend and be like, hey, I want to fuck. Boom, I bust a nut. Sex is sex is just something that we be wanting. We don't need it, but it's something that we want. And you got to be careful who you have sex with because soul ties are definitely real. Like, let's say I go have
Right.
sex with this one motherfucker, and for some reason I can't shake him for shit. Hell, we got a soul tie. I could go to sleep and I'm thinking about that motherfucker. I could wake up, that motherfucker on my mind. I could go to sleep and that motherfucker in my dreams. You know, like sex is
Exactly.
a want. It's not a necessity. You know, like we don't need sex, we want sex. You know, just
Okay.
like we don't have to masturbate, we choose to masturbate. Just like we don't have to we don't have to drink, but we choose to drink. Like, I don't know if y'all feel where I'm coming from because I'm fucked up myself, but like it's a want, it's not a need. You don't
Mm.
need sex, but we use that as a me, for instance, whenever I don't like sex like that. Trust me, when I do have sex, oh, I have sex, baby. I get the end. You gonna remember having you gonna remember having sex with me, but we don't need sex. Sex is just something that you just it releases a lot of emotions. If you have mad sex, I don't know if y'all ever did this, but mad sex hit different, baby. I'm telling you, go argue with your man or your girl right now. Watch how that shit hit. That makeup sex. Go argue with them right quick and watch how that shit hit. Or that I love you sex, or that this our first time freaking sex, or this our last time freak. Like in so many different ways, sex hit. It just hits different. But when you actually sit down and you think about it, I've been celibate for almost 2 years.
That's
For almost
good.
2 years, no sex. I mean, I might whip my toys out every. I might whip my toys out every now and then. But when you realize that you don't need sex, that's when you realize a whole different meaning of life. Like, we don't need sex, y'all. I promise y'all, we don't need sex. Sex is just another way of getting your emotions out, to be honest.
Okay.
That's just my
All right.
opinion.
Okay. In my opinion, I don't feel it's that important, but it is a part of relationships. For some people, that makes or break the relationship. Um,
Definitely.
Now, I was asked this question on a podcast that I was interviewed on, and I'm gonna ask you the same question, but I'm gonna give you my
Hmm.
answer first. The question
Hmm.
was, could you be with a woman that did not please you sexually, but pleased you emotionally? Like she checked all your boxes, relationship wise. So for me, I said yes, but I also said no because when yeah, she checks all my boxes emotionally and relationship wise. She plays the game with me and she cooks with me and we go out and we hang out and do all that stuff. But when it comes to the sexual part, like I would just be honest, I'm a very sexual person. I like doing it with my partner. I
Yeah.
like doing A, B, and C. But if I don't feel satisfied, then it's like, eh. But would I stay with her? Yes, because she does that, because sex is not the most important part to me.
Mm. Okay. Sex is not the most important thing of a relationship. However, I feel like if I was to stay with someone that doesn't sexually satisfy me, I would end up cheating on them simply because you want all your needs to be met. Like you want to be sexually satisfied, you want to be emotionally satisfied, and all that. And how, even though she is checking up on me, making sure I'm all right, making sure everything's good, it still would be that lack of that lack of communication. Like, damn, I'm not sexually satisfied, and y'all know when you're not sexually satisfied, the attitudes come, the arguments come, and it's just like I don't want to look for nothing else into someone else. Like, even though you're providing all this emotional support, this physical support, you're not providing the main thing that I need, which is sexual support. If you don't want me to go out looking for that in someone else, then I need us to get on the same page to where we're communicating where we're slacking in that department. Like if you're not doing A, then we need to try B. If we're not doing A or B, then we need to try C. If we can't do C, then we need to go backtrack and try B and A. And if that's still not working, then we gotta come to an agreement where it's okay for me to go step out or something. Because even though sex is not important, it's still important, if that makes sense. Like it's still a I don't know what to say. It's still a, I don't want to say a need because it's not a need, but it's something that you need to get off, if that makes sense. Like I
Hmm.
can't make sense.
Okay, I get it. I get it. So, how do you feel about polyamorous relationships?
I tried it. And no.
Hmm.
Fuck no. All right, let me tell y'all how it went. First of all, I'm a backpack. I'm a backpack. So me and my ex-wife, we did a threesome or whatever. Finance bitch. Ooh, that girl knows she was fine as a motherfucker. She got in our relationship supposed to be just for us two, me and my wife and her. No, she started feeling me more than my wife. So guess who started having more sexual actions? It was me and her. My wife found out, she didn't like that shit. So I had to apologize to my wife and we had to cut the shit off. But then turned around and my wife and her was having, they little actions. So I'm a jealous type. I don't want to see my lady doing shit to nobody. I don't want to see my man doing shit to nobody. If I gotta see that shit, I don't give a fuck if we all in a relationship. I'm not for it. I'm sorry. I'm a jelly type of motherfucker. I want you all to myself. I'm what that motherfucker said. He said, I'm selfish. I want you all to myself. I swear. You don't need nobody else. And that's me. I don't want you to think you need anybody else to satisfy you because I got you. I don't want you to think that you need your love for nobody else because I got you. I don't want you to think that you need to go find whatever it is you need in somebody else because I got you. I want you to be that one and fucking only. I want you to be my person. I'm your person, and that's it. So, to poly relationships, that's dead. Fuck no.
Mm, okay. Well, me, I've never been in a polyamorous relationship. I don't think I would be. Yeah, that's just something that I don't think I would do. But for those of you watching, like please let us know. Would you try a polyamorous relationship? Let us know down in the comments.
And if you
Um,
say yes, let us know why because I'm interested. Like I really want to know why would y'all try a poly relationship?
definitely, definitely. Um, what was the next question here? The next question was, what's the difference to you between just fucking and making love?
Oh fuck yeah! Wait, can we take a commercial break so I can take a shot?
Yeah. And we're gonna go to commercial here. And here we are. Here I am. And but let us know deep down in the let us know in the comments, y'all. Like what are what's your opinion? What's the difference between making love and just fucking? So for me, I would prefer to make love because I just want my partner. Like that I've always been like that. Fun fact about me, I will not have sex with anybody unless I'm in a relationship with them. So I don't do the whole casual sex thing. I don't do any of that stuff, but just letting y'all know that. Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
I see.
You
So
said,
making love or fucking.
let me tell y'all right now, you gonna know the difference between making love and fucking. You gonna know the difference. Ain't no way you ain't gonna know the difference. Cause I'm telling you, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I gotta do the most. But when you making love, that motherfucker like he's slow. He's slow grinding in that, and he just doing his thing. But when they fucking, they just let me tell y'all, when a motherfucker making love to that coochie, you gonna feel it because that eye contact, he gonna be like, I see you, you see me, you see you. And it's gonna be like, yeah, I see you, you see me, you see me. You know? And it's just like you gonna feel it. Like I can't. Oh, I almost had a flashback, y'all. Let me sober up. Let me sober up. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me sober up. When a motherfucker is making love to you, it's gonna be the way he touch you, the way he kiss you, the way he just, feel your body. Like It's gonna be that. Oh, I can't explain. I can't explain it. But when a motherfucker just fucking you gonna know he fucking you. Your pussy ain't gonna be all the way. Well, I'm sorry. Damn, I hope we don't get banned when you post. But when he just fucking you, that pussy ain't even gonna be all the way wet like you want it to be. I'm talking about he could touch you like that. Your pussy ain't wet, but he's still gonna slide that shit in. And it's gonna be you in your head, you're gonna be thinking, damn, go to another move, go to another this and that. I'm telling you from experience because baby, I done had a motherfucker that fucked me that I really wasn't feeling. And I done had a motherfucker that made love to me, and I'm just like, damn. So it's just like when they fucking you, you gonna know that they just fucking you to be fucking you because they're not gonna take their time. They're gonna basically rush you. They're gonna rush you just like that. And by the time you trying to catch your nut, they're gonna be already done busting. They're gonna be done. But when a motherfucker making love to you, baby, he gonna do everything. I'm talking about he gonna do kissing on your neck. He gonna go down to your little, and he just gonna keep going down. And then he gonna be down there probably about I don't know how long. The time gonna fucking pass by when he down there. That's how good. And then afterwards, he gonna come up and y'all gonna be like, damn, I thought I bust already. And it's the process of how it what's that shit called? Process of illumination. The more that he tends to your body, it's the more that he making love to you. Cause a lot of these niggas, this generation, they don't believe in foreplay. They don't believe in eating coochie. They don't believe in touching, kissing, pleasing. They just believe in getting straight to the action. And the niggas who believe in straight getting into the action, that's the ones that you know they're not making love to you. But the ones that actually take their time to like tease you and get you in the mode and make you want it, they gotta make you want it. When they make you want it, that's when you know that you're gonna be made love to. Cause baby, even though sex only supposed to last for a few minutes, making love could last for a few hours. I'm talking about you could bust by 13 damn times and y'all still gonna be going. But that's another
Hmm.
story for another. That's a story
It
for another
sounds
day. Who the fuck is
it
on my
sounds
mind?
like she talking about part three.
Period.
Once again in the comments, if you want her back on the show, because clearly y'all did, let us know in the comments, part three. So my last question for tonight is what's the most romantic sexual thing someone has ever done for you?
Ah!
Bet,
Don't make me
bet,
lose. Y'all
wait,
make me cry.
better yet. Wait, better yet. What's the most romantic thing someone's done for you that led to like your best romantic sexual experience ever? I'll share my story after the words.
It was February 13th, 2000. What's this year? What's this year?
For 2014. 20, oh Lord, 2024.
2014. Where you at? But no, it was this year, February 13th, when the dude asked me to be his girlfriend. Y'all, let me get comfortable while I tell this story. Y'all, he pulled up in his car with a bouquet of fucking roses. Glitter roses, might I add. They're real as fuck. He took his time to put hella glitter on it. He pulled up to my fucking house, picked me up, took me out to eat, and he knew the sunset was my thing. So he took me to the sunset motherfucking bar here in Spain. I will take y'all to it one day. And we watched the sunset. We took drinks and we talked and vibed. And then, y'all, we walked on the beach. Oh my gosh. It was so romantic. We walked on the beach, had more conversation, got back to his house for the first time. I'm at his house. Why the fuck I walk inside to a candlelit room, shit on the floor, like not shit. I'm gonna take it back. Roses and shit on the floor. And it was just like it was so romantic. Like it was something I never had that shit done to me. It was like a what you call it, a fantasy come true. Roses and shit on the floor, a big ass teddy bear on the table with a necklace wrapped around it. And the only thing he said was, "Would you be my A?" Y'all know I popped my pussy that night. I'm dead. Come back for a part three.
And on that note, once again, Mimi, thank you for being on the show. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Y'all want a part three? Y'all already know what to do. So y'all just need to
Y'all
stay
better like
humble.
and subscribe. And if y'all not
Yeah,
following, follow his TikTok, follow my TikTok, follow my Instagram. That's KA dot underscore MESHIAA. Follow him or whatever he got. And
yeah,
thank you.
definitely, definitely. And y'all just stay safe, stay humble, and do romantic shit. Because as you can see, that's how you get the girls to pop their pussy. So we
Period.
out of here. Deuces.